Laura. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time, I'm so glad to have you here with me. And if you're a returning guest, you are always more than welcome to come shopping with me. Today we're going to be looking inside Ollie's Bargain Outlet to get good stuff cheap. Rumor has it there are a lot of JOANN craft and fabric store bankruptcy buyouts in the store now, including fabric, ribbon, florals, and other items. So I'm going to take a look and see what we can find. Now let's see what is in these big rolls here on the floor. What could this be? I'm going to pause here. This is future me. I have already edited this video and I wanted to make a few announcements before we move forward. Number one, everything in this video was in fact sold at JOANN. I double checked all of the brands. These are brands that JOANN carried. So if you see another item on the side and you're like, why aren't you showing that? That's because I found out it was not sold at JOANN. I want this to be all JOANN crafts. And also, don't feel like you haven't been heard. A lot of you have mentioned specific things you want me to show in Ollie's, like vinyl flooring or novels. I'm going to get there, just not today. I was so excited about these special buys, but I'm going to do a video in a few days just for all those special requests. All right, let's find out what is in these packages. GM, $20. I don't know what we're looking at here. Looks like some kind of a vinyl. What's a big roll of something for $20? Upholstery vinyl. There it is. Upholstery vinyl in chocolate color. That is a really big bolt of upholstery vinyl, TV upholstery vinyl, chocolate for $20. Some more Crafter's Closet double-ended brush tip markers for $2.99. Here's something I haven't seen here before. Skinny chalk refill for $1.99. This is beautiful. Chalk style botanicals for $3. It's a deluxe coloring book. Oh, wow. Gorgeous. Oh, that would be so fun. That's beautiful. Future me again. I promise this is the last interruption. I wanted to make sure that you know that there are going to be some ads during this video. I can't control where they show up. Be sure to keep watching after the ads if you want to see all of the JOANN products. Last time some of you said, I didn't see anything from JOANN. That's because it was further in the video. Even though this is all JOANN, you want to watch from beginning to end, even after the ads. All right, enjoy. For only $3. There's a few more odds and ends up here. Kaleidoscope, neon, glow-in-the-dark coloring, that's $7. Something a little bit different. This is neat. Relaxed coloring for $4. Astro Brights Mega Collection. Wow. That is a big packet of cardstock in bright yellow for $8. Look at that. Wow. If you need a lot of bright yellow cardstock. This says Astro Brights Mega Collection, 65 pound. This box, here are some inserts by Heidi Swap. This is the variety that's in there. I don't see a price on that. Looks like there's one down here that's already been opened up. Nope, that's a notebook that someone slipped in here. It's more of those raw edge wooden rounds. These are larger than the others I saw. for $3. Calligraphy practice paper. The whole stack of that. You get 2 notebooks full for $6. Our memories, a precious record of things that make us who we are. It's a little scrapbook type thing for $4. Looks like it's seen some better days. And these look like fun. A vision board party pack for $20. Perler mini beads. Oh, there's a smaller version of those perler boards. I didn't know those existed. It's $1 for a pack of those pink beads. White paper sketch pad, A4. There's no price on that. Up here's some Cricut transfer tape for $7.99. It's a 12-foot roll, 24 inches wide. Stitch Paint Create Cross Stitch Inspired Designs with Paint. This is by Tulip brand for $3. Lots of highlighters here today. $4 for this great big pack with 60 highlighters. Here are some cutting machine pins for $2 by American Crafts. Haha! This took some doing, but I found a small pack of clear stamps. Finally, this is the first time I've ever seen them here. There's not a lot to choose from. I don't see any more here, but I found this little pack of 18 stamps. Stronger, faster, tougher, American Crafts, and wouldn't you know it, there is no price on those. I'll look back through here. I don't think there are any other designs. Yeah, these are all the same design, and there is no price on those. But we found them, clear stamps at Ollie's. Make It and Bake It kits for $1.99. Here's a Cricut True Control cutter with a blade lock system. That's $4. The True Control knife by Cricut. There are some stickers for 99 cents. A lot of those are in Spanish. Actually, I think all of those. No, there's a few English. So English and Spanish mash up there. These are just $1. These are cute. Mommy stickers. Me and My Big Ideas Company. Those are really cute. For $2, you get 10 sheets of those. They're red with white polka dots. Or no, they're red with little white stars. Those are cute. Make your own tassels for leather tassels for $3. And there is an entire phone down here. I'm not sure what's going on. But there's a phone just sitting in the craft section. Some giant pink polka dot poster board from American Crafts. These are only $1 each. They're solid on one side. Then they have the dots on the other side. They also have some, nope, they're all the same. All the way through there. Okay, last time you commented I did not spend enough time on the JOANN's BUYOUT. Well, we're going to take a closer look today for sure. But I have to warn you, this right here so far is the only bolt of fabric that I see. It's yellow, kind of a mustard yellow, with some little floral pieces and pearls. And all of the bolts of fabric that I have found have been $20 This one has a retail value of $120. From the JOANN BUYOUT. Okay, finding lots of goodies in here now. From the JOANN's BUYOUT. This one is all empty, nothing's left. But there is this unwired ribbon for $1.99. It's Park Lane. That is a JOANN brand. So this whole box is full of that same design. Okay. This has the wire edge. That's $1.99. Kind of a green lace. I showed this one to you last time I was here. This has the wired edge. $1.99. That is Park Lane. That's a JOANN brand. They've gotten some new objects. I'm going to go through this in just a minute. I want to finish looking at the ribbon. Lots of various ribbed ribbon. It's a pretty blue color. These are $1.99 each. Show you a variety of colors, and I did look at these at a different Ollie's the other day. I'm back in that giant Ollie's today, specifically to show you what you have been requesting. That's a really neat chevron ribbon. $1.99. All of this ribbon, I'll just pick up the box and show you all kinds, different colors and designs and styles for $1.99 each. Let's see, what does that say? Silencio? Does that mean be quiet in Spanish? A whole roll of that. It's a pretty pink ribbed ribbon. Ooh, these are pretty. Love those colors. Alright, from American Crafts, there's stationery paper craft. These are $1 each. Some clear craft glue. In this box, what have we found? Pouring paint mix-in set. This is just $1. Ooh, how pretty. Sprinkle flakes on wet paintings are combined with glue to create your custom mix. So you could use that clear glue for that. Looking up here, there's some smart vinyl for $2.99. Removable vinyl, 13 inches by 12 feet. That's by Cricut. A whole box of this green. Some more of those foil gold letter cutouts. They have a whole bunch of those. And here is, there's probably a whole section of these somewhere. A different font from American Crafts. Don't see a price on that one. And also in this box, there is a random green set of those, 145 pieces. Also not priced. This is nice. Sugar Bell stencil snap for $2. It has 10 pieces. Some more of the gold letters. And here's something you've been asking for, more of the stamps. Heidi Swap memory planner. Okay, these are the same ones we saw before. The health and fitness. Yeah, we've seen those before. Here's the whole box. And it looks like these may be, yep, these are all the same as well. Kind of the health and fitness stamps. So those are still the same ones that we saw earlier. Here are some stencils. I can't read that. Whatever that says. Color Fun planner. Damask Love. It's a roller that has some fun stencils in there. These are $1 each. Big box of those. 2 big boxes of those. They all have the same designs on them. These are $1 each as well. I believe they are the same. Yep, same design as the others. And here are those smaller stickers for $1 each. These are silver foil alphabet stickers and gold foil in a slightly different font. Some washable school glue. Already taken a look at that pouring paint mixture. Few more pieces of ribbon down here. Most of these are $1.99. I think we've seen all of these designs. Big box of that wired floral ribbon in kind of a lavender color. $1.99 is full. This is really pretty. This is a nice springy color. Great big box of that for $1.99. Ooh, that's gorgeous. I love it. It's so satiny and beautiful. That's a really pretty ribbon. There's plenty of those. We've already looked at this big piece of fabric. I've only seen one bolt of fabric so far. And then we have these boxes, American Crafts scrapbook paper. These are 25¢ each. Kind of it's green, mint green with a chevron arrow design on there. I think that's what this entire box, yeah, that's all the same design. Some opaque dye. We saw the clear dye, the other transparent dye the other day. This is $1.99 for color pour resin by American Crafts. And we saw this at the other Ollie store. I thought it was really interesting. Petal paper for $1.99. Now the prior Ollies had this in green as well, which was perfect for floral design. It's like a heavy textured crepe paper. Here's some more petal paper. This is a bright red for $1.99. That would be really fun for paper crafts. That's a beautiful shade of red. They have bunches and bunches of that. Here are some stickers. American Crafts, Jolie's Boutique. Those are not priced. Good guess would be $1.99. That seems to be the going rate. Here's some Velcro for $1.99. We have St. Patrick's Day coming up soon. Spools upon spools. No price on that right now, but there are plenty of those to go around. By Cricut, there's a whole box of this Cricut Joy Smart Iron-On for $2. Ooh, that has a pretty green. You can see down in that bottom corner. Sparkly green. Great for St. Patrick's Day. Those are all the same color. Hope you can see those sparkles. And also some green vinyl. This is adhesive vinyl, $1.99. 48-inch long roll. Those are $1 each. 8 cards and envelopes. They have different styles in the front. Some gold foil. Here are some feathers. Here's another bolt of fabric from JOANN. $20. It's a very light red satin fabric. A whole bolt of fabric for $20 is unheard of. I don't care where you buy it. Tango Red Athletic for $20. Then there are a bunch of these sets from Scissor or Sizer. It's the Easy Weed Rainbow Sampler. Is $8. I think these are maybe a slightly different set. A few different shades in there. also $8. Heidi Swap, Good Vibes Only. It's a little stand-up, customizable tabletop decoration. Don't see a price on that. Oh, $1. Closeout craft deals for $1. While I'm in the craft section, I just realized that maybe some of these were from the JOANN's buyout as well. There are plenty of florals here. Silk flowers. These are $2.99. I think I've looked at these once before. They're really cute. Here are some irises. These are really pretty for $3. And look at these little red blooms. Those are beautiful. That is from the Bloom Room. Thinking that is also JOANN. The original cost on that is $4. I don't see an Ollie's price marked on that. $1.99. And as I am filming, they're advertising the craft store bankruptcy buyout. I'm sure that is referring to JOANN Crafts, unfortunately. But that is why we're seeing so many items from that buyout. These are beautiful. $1.29. So I'm not believing these prices. $2.99. These were originally $10. Very pretty. Look at this stem here for $1.29. That's a lot of flowers for $1.29. A whole bouquet. There are some pink roses for $2 by the Bloom Room. And this one isn't open, but it is forsythia, a forsythia bush. Be interested to see that, but I'm not going to break it open. I do see some forsythia wreaths down the aisle here. There's a tulip wreath that's really large. The original price was $59.99 on that. I don't see a discounted price just yet. A lot of these they're just now putting out on the shelf, so they aren't priced. $17 for the forsythia wreath. Beautiful. Here's a lavender wreath, still in the box. Has not been priced yet. All those, here they go, $17. Let's see if this tulip wreath up here has a price. That's beautiful. Nope, that is from the Bloom Room. But it does not yet have the Ollie's price on it. So many pretty flowers. I like these with the crepey texture. Those are really pretty. Look how beautiful. For $3. Those are gorgeous. Such a pretty deep color. And these beautiful dainty pink roses with baby's breath are $3. Very pretty silk flowers, and they have white as well, yellow, all types. Here's some tulips. For $6. Beautiful red tulips. And it's even wrapped up as if it were a real plant. Some lilies. in peach. There's a whole spring mix of flowers. It's pretty bouquet for $5. Look how pretty those are. A nice mixture of flowers. More down here. Oh, they're just beautiful. The little daisies. There's a lavender plant in a pot. These are hiding back here and hard to get to. For $20. Oh, there's one that was already up here that I didn't have to do all that digging. Those are very realistic. Beautiful. It comes in a nice heavy base that would be hard to tip over. Those are gorgeous. I think they would fool even the most astute gardener into thinking that you had some genuine lavender. You could always put some lavender essential oil drops in there too. These are pretty. Very large blooms for $3. There's a lighter, more pastel yellow, a nice big bloom, and then they have a darker yellow. Oh, these are two different styles of flower. It's sad, very sad to see all of these items from JOANN Craft. But it's also nice to have them at a very accessible price for everyone. There's some appliques for $1 each by Hildy and Joe. A really cute door hanger owl. This little guy's $10. Some bouquets of leaves or leaf stems for $3. They have some brighter colors back here too. A whole box of miscellaneous wreaths. I think they're in the back here because they're more fall decor. This is $20. Glittery. It has seed pods and sunflowers. Just odds and ends that have been tucked here and there. This is cute. A tobacco basket for $20. It looks like it has seen better days, that needs some repair. Have a few more of those. Calling it a decorative wreath. $27. These candle holders are $20. A floral arrangement and a lantern. You put a pillar candle in there. So there's little odds and ends tucked here and there all over the store. You more or less just have to dig through those shelves. You never know what kind of treasure you'll find. Because around every corner, you may find something out of place that came from JOANN. All right, everyone, that's going to close our visit to Ollie's today to check out every single item I could possibly find from the JOANN bankruptcy buyout. I'll be back tomorrow with a brand new video. If you haven't already, subscribe, give this a thumbs up. Take care, and God bless.